Good morning. Good morning. Hey, Scarlett. I don't know where Susie is again today. I'm going to have to find her. What's up with that? I told her we had 6 minutes when we had 6 minutes, and her 6 minutes is up. So, now, how about that? She is funny. So, come on, Susie. Let me send her a message that we are live. What's going on? Yeah, right, Scarlett. Hurry up in the bathroom. I can't type. Hey, Greg. Yeah, it's party time if we can find Susie, the Miss Party Goer. She is too funny. So, Greg, now here comes the fun because Scarlett is here and she was the first one here. So, let the party happen. I mean, what can I say? So, I need to get on here. Oh, I don't want to do that. I want to get on my own channel. And now I'm trying to get on anybody's channel. Susie Woozy, where are you? I don't know where the girl's at. So, yeah, I've been busy setting up my booth, and it's been a little crazy. So, I'm trying to get on my channel so that I can, if anybody needs mod status, I can put them on. So, hey there, Marketplace. Let me turn this off and my sound off. All right, there we go. So, everybody having a good day today? After today's show, I have to go pick up a baker's rack I bought. Oh, I guess all my sounds were not off. My sister-in-law knows I'm live today. What is wrong? Let me go to my sounds, guys. I'm so unready. So unready. All right, there we go. Sounds off. So, Marketplace Boutique. That's Yvonne, right? My brain don't work. Tell me if I'm wrong. So, Greg, what's up with you today? Been selling anything good? I did a pop-up live yesterday from my booth. Yeah, it was, Jody. Okay, I'm so sorry, Jody. Thank you. From my booth, it was so pixelated, it was horrible. So, I know it's been crazy, Scarlett. I've been running between with my mom, my sister-in-law, and life, myself, and we're fixing the house from the storm. So it's a little crazy here. So if our dogs go crazy, it's because the contractor's here again. So hopefully they'll be finishing up this week. Yes, I do it, Victoria. Yeah, my brain does not work. I am so sorry. And I'd like to know where the heck is Susie? Because I told her we are live. Hey, Pam, how are you? Welcome in. I am trying to, I'm still not, So, yeah, what kind of weather y'all having? The weather here has been so much rain. So the last 2 days, it's not. Oh, look, she's in the back room waving.
Hi. I changed my
Hey, late again. You are.
I changed my.
What happened to you?
My hair. I slept in my hair, and I just changed my clothes for no good reason except to make me late. Oh my gosh.
Look what Scarlett said.
What? Wakey, wakey, hands up, sneaky. What's that? I don't even know.
Hey, Jessica, welcome. So we got Greg here. Jody's here. Jessica, Scarlett. Scarlett was the first one here. I just want you to know.
Who? Scarlett.
Scarlett.
And
Pam is here.
She was waiting for the drain cleanup spike.
That's right.
I can't talk. Pipe snake talk. Why? All right. I want.
Well, you're all dressed up, and I'm like in a tank top.
I was wearing a whole different outfit a minute ago. I decided to change. What did Greg just say? I have to put on. If I look at this, what's happening?
I don't
I
know
don't know
what's
which
going
way
on
to
with it.
go. It's backwards.
All right. Sales have been awful. I'm listening like crazy too. It happens, but it's not like it was. I'm ending and re-listening sales signals. Yeah, that seems to work for me too, Greg.
Switch
Although I
around. This is my suggestion for people. I don't know if it's going to be true or not. Sometimes you have to just reorganize your, what is it? Your listing description. What, like,
right or your
even
title,
if you
yeah.
flip it around and say, think of how a shopper shops. I know you all probably do that, but sometimes I was telling you there's like certain things you could say that
Mhm.
sound different. Like me, I don't know. Greg sells tools. Say I have a nice 8-inch hand drill, kind of
Here
thing.
we go with the drill. You just had to get that in, but that's
And
okay.
then you say
No,
like,
Greg,
and then you put the
I
branding.
totally understand. I've been kind of like redoing
Thank
my
you.
titles, changing
Thank you,
the price,
Scarlett.
even if it's like by 5 cents, and that seems to help.
I
But it's my fault. I haven't been listening because I've been working on this booth. So, oh, you too sweet, Jody. She says we look
thank
beautiful this
you.
morning, and she looks like a troll. I'm sure you do not.
Who looks like a troll? You know who looks like a troll? No.
No, she says she looks like a troll. I said, I'm sure you do not.
You would look like a troll if you spammed our comments, but that's okay too.
Yeah. I have to start listening. I don't know what's
Oh,
wrong with
look at all
me.
the comments that I missed.
I
Let me
know
see.
you did.
Okay, hi. Well, how
Well,
many people are here in the top and how many people are here in the bottom?
it says 9, but one of them is me on my phone. So,
Okay.
and I'm
And
sure is Johnny still going on? He might still be going on.
is Mama here today? I don't
No,
see.
not yet. I sent her the link, but go ahead,
What?
Scarlett.
What was she saying? You have to.
Oh, hey, Johnny.
Is Johnny here? Hello.
Let me go back. Hello.
Hello.
Let's see.
Teacher
Jody.
reseller.
Mom says she's gonna get lost. Ha 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 ha. And hello, Johnny. I was just saying. I wonder if Johnny's still going on.
He just came here.
Yeah. So
I wonder if you could.
that's so
Wouldn't it be fun if you could switch over and like co-mingle shows, kind of, and like click in? You know what I mean? Like for a host. Somebody was doing that last night on the other network, TT, and she was doing 2 lives at once. And I was listening to her other live, and I wanted to talk to her guests. I heard them talking, and one guy said, "I'm from New York," and I go, "I'm from New York. I want to talk to that guy." It was weird.
Oh my God. So what's up, Sue? As Mom calls you, Sue. Regina.
My dogs are outside. I don't even know if my other dog ate his food. He did not eat his food. Oh my goodness. I have a dog that just all of a sudden became food fussy. And I'm not used to that. He eats rocks. My dog eats, he's not that discriminating in the yard. He'll eat every single thing he can find. And we tried putting water on the food. I'm just creating a monster, I feel. I have to get a new kind of food, a new flavor. And maybe there's something about this bag that he doesn't like.
Yeah.
But anyway, I mean, that's not your issues. It's Norton's issues. He gets hungry by the night.
My daughter must be in the shower, which is opposite this wall, and I could hear bang, bang. She has to use about 20 conditioners and shit in there, and it's like it's all falling in the tub. Sounds like a war is happening in there.
Yeah,
Oh
I should have put pins in my hair. Every time I see my hair on the
get your hands out of it. It looks fine. Wait, look. I'm a phone mama. Get your hands out your hair, Suzy. Sue.
I just wanted to match. Here's my mom. All right,
thank you,
feel
Scarlett.
better.
This
is
the
cockatoo. This is my
oh my God.
Ode to cockatoo.
No. Are you sure? Yeah. Marie's in the bathroom.
Oh wait, nobody's here from Australia. So
no, that's Nate's memorial fundraiser that happened next Wednesday on Victoria's channel.
Now,
so
can you tell us, because I knew a couple Nates, which Nate this was?
Scarlett, tell me the name of his channel again.
Some my condolences go out to his family.
Yeah. He
I knew
was
that it
in
was a
a
car
fatal
accident.
he was in a fatal
I
car
know, but
accident.
what was his channel name? That how would I have known him?
Um somebody put his
There
name of
was a
his channel.
Nate pod, but there was a Nate that lived in New Zealand or
No,
Australia.
no,
Was it that
not
one?
drippers drippers. Every day I'm hustling. That's his channel. Thank you, Scarlett.
You damn hustling.
Yeah, they said he hadn't put a video out in about a year. So,
Was that the guy from
but they're doing
Pittsburgh?
this to help. I don't know, but they're doing it to try to help his wife. She's got to purchase a new
Because
car, a new car
there
seat
was a
for the
guy from
kids.
Pittsburgh. I thought he said every day I'm hustling, and he used to talk about sports cards with his friend.
Yes, that's him. That's him. Yes,
Oh,
yeah,
that's it. I mean, I
oh,
haven't
man,
seen him in a really long time, but I used to go
yeah.
occasionally and
So,
sit in. That's
that's
so
the
sad.
fundraiser. I think get with Victoria. I think if you want to auction something off, or if you can't auction it, she said you can send the pictures and she'll do it, and just send you the address of who it needs to be mailed to. So yeah, right, Pam. I mean, it's crazy. I don't understand why, Pam. I know your
What
daughter doesn't. I mean, she says her daughter has stuff all over the shower too.
I'll I'll tell you
It's
why
like
I think some people have a lot. If you have like color treated hair, they have days where they want you to do clarifying, and then you're supposed to do then you follow by a mild shampoo, then you follow by a conditioning shampoo, and then you have like a finishing thing, and sometimes you have toner shampoos. It gets to be like I need an entire bookcase in my shower to hold
right,
all
Pam.
these
I have
products.
one bottle of shampoo. It is purple shampoo for my gray hair, and that is
Well,
it.
they told me not to use purple more than twice a week because then
I
they
use
said I
it
could
every
get
day.
purple hair.
Well, I don't care if I have purple hair. It's
Yeah.
Nate or Nathan. I always called him Nate the Beard. Him and Anthony did a morning show at 10 a.m. for a while outside of the cards. The cards
Yeah,
were random after that.
I hadn't seen him online in a dog's age.
Hey,
It's been a long
Jane.
time.
Have not seen you in a while, hon. Welcome back.
Hey,
Yeah, that is
Jane,
so tragic.
Jessica.
You know, you just don't know what life has in store for you. It's like one day, everything's good, and the next day it's not, or that next afternoon. It's
You know,
crazy.
my sister-in-law was telling me, she goes, Suzy, try to get your, like we were supposed to move and commingle our households. And she said, please do it soon. She said, I had a friend who is probably like 9 years older than me. And she bought her dream house in Georgia, and she had lived in the Lehigh. She lived near me in Pennsylvania, and she was starting to move in to her dream house, and something happened, and she passed away. And
Yeah.
and it's sad she didn't even get a chance. I mean, she had already picked it out. She already bought it. She was having it renovated to her
Hmm.
liking, and she didn't get to enjoy it. It's so sad.
Right. It's sad. It is sad. Oh, Jane uses Get the Yellow Out. I've never seen that before, Jane. I wonder if I can find that at Amazon.
Amazon. That's my dream place to find
Yeah.
everything and
Right?
anything
Scarlett?
almost.
It's been 25 years since
Right.
Diana.
I remember when that happened. I remember like laying on my couch and sitting up all night. And I wasn't, per se a big royal follower or fan
Mhm.
necessarily, but I remember seeing it and thinking it seemed like such a waste of it was a shame. And it was just shocking to me because they said it had it was just car accidents. It's like
Right.
and
Yeah.
people were
If I
following
remember
them.
right. Hey, Belle.
Hi
If
Belle.
I remember right, um, I can't even think. My brain went dead. We were having a hurricane at that time, and Garrett and I were watching TV because I was watching the TV that night, late that night, to see what the weather was going to be. So, yeah, that's sad. Sad,
All
sad,
right.
sad.
Can I say
Y'all,
something?
yeah, okay, go ahead.
I want to go through the list of who's here and welcome everybody because I can only see the people that have
Because you
made a
were late?
comment since I
Oh,
arrived because I was late. I don't want to tell you what my issue is, but let me just say that
you want me to go back
I
up
know
to the top?
I was in the bathroom getting changed, and it took some time. What am I going to do? Yeah, well, okay. Can you go back? Who's here? I want to Scarlet, and I saw. Oh, Lord. Well, anyway, I see Jessica's. She still might be here. Pam, which looks like
All
Pam
right, let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to the top real quick
G.
for her.
Jessica.
So, Toilet Girl Scarlet.
Hi. This
And
is.
then I had posted the link for Jennifer for her channel and for her Buy Me a
Is Jennifer
Milkshake.
here? Hi,
Well,
Jennifer.
not yet, but we're
Oh,
gonna give her some love because of the fact that tomorrow is her birthday. And
okay.
then
When's your birthday,
Greg,
dog?
my birthday is Saturday.
Well, maybe you could get
Greg,
some lovies.
oh,
Hi, G.
Greg is
let's
here.
let's show Dawn some love. Her birthday's Saturday, and she's a very sweet lady. If you don't know already,
I
I'm going
try
to
to be.
give you testimony to the fact that she's a very sweet lady. And she's
Ah,
very caring and giving and wonderful. And she's very philanthropic, and she's an awesome person, too. So if you need a good friend, Miss Dawn here is the person to turn to.
thank
That's
you
all I'm going
very
to say.
much. I love you, Suzy. Thank
I love
you.
you, too.
So Miss
She's just
Jody's here.
she's the bee's knees. I don't know if bees have knees, but she is.
So, uh, Jody's here, Marketplace Boutique.
Hi. I'm getting all choked up. I'm so sentimental lately. Hi. And
Pam
yeah,
is here,
I said hi, Pam. Remember I was saying Pam, Pammy, Pam?
right?
And I think
And Jessica's
she lives in
here.
New York.
Jessica Dumpster Girls are
Hi,
here.
Jessica. Oh, she says bye, I have to go. So she's not here.
Oh, who? Wait, who's gonna go?
Jessica said that earlier in the chat
Oh, okay.
when I first
Bye,
arrived.
Jessica. I know you probably only left. And then Scarlett's being funny. And Miss Regina Michelle is here.
Hi, Regina Michelle.
I miss
And
Regina's show this
No
week.
Money G is
No
in the
Money
house.
G. Miss
No Money
Jane came
G.
in.
Hey, G. Jane. Hey,
Jane came
Jane.
in, and Miss
What about your
Southern Belle.
sister? Is your family not showing up today? What happened?
I don't know. They're gonna all be punished. So, Belle, can I say what we did the other day?
MKT's here. Hi, MKT. Sorry. And now you may turn. Your turn.
MKT is
Mom knows treasures. She was here last week. I rewatched
yeah,
our
I
live from
know.
last week. It really was
I know.
funny.
Well, I called Marketplace Yvonne, but that was Jody. So is MKT Jody?
Mom
I
knows
don't know.
treasures. MKT. She was here
Thank you,
last week
Greg.
when we were
Thank you,
talking
Greg.
about the pipes and the drills.
Yeah. So I have to tell you what happened the other day. So Belle came by so I can help her with some stuff with the computer. And Southern Belle is a dumpster diver. And she asked if we wanted to go. So my mom was like all giddy and happy and ready to go.
She was?
So we did. We went. Yeah,
She
we
got
went.
giddy
It
and
was
happy
fun.
about it? That's so
It
cool.
was fun. We found a
My
few
mother,
things.
I don't know.
So y'all check out Southern Belle. She has a Discord. Belle, if you want to put your Discord thing in there. Say, I don't know a whole lot about Discord, guys, so I'm learning slowly, but
Someone's barking at my door.
I wonder who it is.
I don't
Could it
know.
be Northland?
You know, both of them are outside, but Roxy's addicted to that back fence. So hold that thought about the dumpster diving. I want to hear about it.
Okay. I'll hold that thought. Right. Oh my God. So MKT is Yvonne and Marketplace Boutique is Jody. Is that right? Yes, that's right. Y'all making me into Victoria. So see, she left me again. What am I gonna do with my co-host, y'all? It's crazy. So it's gonna be a busy day today. Come on, girl. We got stuff to talk about.
I'm wearing pants I couldn't wear 3 weeks ago. Hi.
So wait, I got to go back to the printing part. So Belle says, I tried to print my first label. Oh, it wouldn't print. I got charged. I sent you an email about, well, you can reprint it up to 5 times if it's on eBay, but if it's on Marketplace, I'm not sure how many times you can reprint it.
I don't know. If you're on pirate ship and you do that, you can contact the 800 number, tell them, I think you could print it about twice, maybe. But if you definitely get charged and you have to do a new one, they will give you a credit. However, if you don't do a lot of labels through them, I don't
Mm-hmm.
know how that will work.
Okay. So yeah, so Belle has a Discord channel. You can put your link, or whoever wants to put their links, they can. Um, and her Discord, I'm not real sure about Discord, but I know she has a server and there's a bunch of different topics you can post in different ones. So it's cool.
Thank
It's
you.
confusing but cool. So I'm getting there. But anyway, getting back to dumpster diving. So we went to, I want to say Dollar General, and we found some like a whole bunch of Hostess things, like snacks that were all nice in the pack. So
I
of course,
couldn't even do that till after the wedding because,
yes. Well, I didn't eat any.
I
The kids
shouldn't
ate,
do it at all
and
ever
then
again,
I
but I
sent some
will.
to the kids next door. So we did that, and it was fun. And then we went to Dollar Tree, and my mom, those little packs of flower seeds with the pot, like daisies but so my mom got a bunch of those, and she was excited to get those. Like at first, she stayed in the car, and then after that, she starts getting out of the car. Belle's like, "Look at your mom!" So yeah, it was fun. So
I want to say
you
something
didn't
about also,
like,
Belle, if it's downloaded, if sometimes the printer labels get downloaded into your computer and you can then access it again and bring up that file again and print that. So you have to see if maybe that happened, and then that would be
yeah,
no
so
big
go to
deal.
your download file. You should have a
Right.
download file in your computer.
And see if your printing label for that item
Well,
went there. And then
I
you could
think
just click on it
the
again and
printing
do
center,
Control P, which would give you like a
right.
Control
But I
P
think she said it,
accesses
it
the
made a
printer.
big page. She said it made a big page, like
Well,
the
then
printer.
go into your settings and make it like 75%, and maybe it'll shrink it down to a manageable size.
Right.
Maybe.
Scarlett says you look nice and slim, Susie.
Thank you. I've lost
Oh, the
over, I
contractor in the back.
lost about 22 pounds. I think I would lose more if I did Stacker's method of weight loss, where I'm not going to go there. But you know what he always says, I just lost 4 pounds. It's not happening for me this week. Maybe I'll lose 5 pounds. That'll be cool.
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
I'd like to lose another 5 at least before I go.
I'm just guessing that, the places I need to lose weight are the places that the upper part, when my upper part gets thinner, it falls into my lower part. This is sad when you're old and you have loose skin. But,
Tell
but
me
it's
about
like,
it.
I think I'm joking around, but I almost think I could be like almost a size 4 if I just didn't have my size 12 stuff fall into my size 4 area. If you know what I mean. I feel like everything's
Right.
meeting in the middle.
She said the
Bummer.
printer didn't print anything. I don't know. I may have to run over there and check. But it
Do
would have
a
to be later.
Try to do a Control P on some other thing, like maybe an email, and see if that prints out for you. And
Mm-hmm.
there could be a chance that are your heads clean? Do you know if you
It's a
can do
brand new
maintenance
printer.
on your printer? Because sometimes you need to do like a little bit of maintenance before it starts going, like a head cleaning, or there's just sometimes there's a maintenance button on the actual printer, and you need to sometimes just make sure it's activated, because sometimes the ink gets stuck on the it sort of dries out. Sometimes you can use a wet paper towel on it and stick it back in, and
Yeah.
it'll get
Well,
it
it's a
going.
brand new printer, and I put it together.
And did
So
you do a sample page?
no, I didn't. Shame on me. Well,
It's hard. I That's my one thing that I would take it back to every printer I've had up until now. I there was a movie about an office where the guys took the printer and threw it in the parking lot or something, and they started hitting it with baseball bats. And I think I wanted to join in. I hate printers. Hate them.
Well, you know what I've been
Hate's
doing?
a
I've
big
been
word
using
too.
QR code. When I have only one package going out, I use that QR code. Y'all, it's so cool. You don't have to print nothing because I have to set up my whole computer at my shop, and then for one thing, so it's worth it. Yeah, Jane's saying, Clint, I didn't because I couldn't figure out where the maintenance page was for her computer, but
Come on.
I don't know. But I can after the show, I have to go to
Norton.
Gonzales, which is 30 minutes out, and pick up or Prairieville, and pick up a baker's rack I bought. And then after that, I have to go to my booth and put that in there. And then I could maybe do it between that and when I come back, between that and my hair appointment. I'll call you, Belle, and let you know and see if we can get it working for you.
So should I poll the audience and ask them what I should do about my hair?
Sure.
Okay. I went to a
One
hairdresser.
for the first choice and two in the chat for the
I don't
second
know.
choice.
I went to a hairdresser. She promised me blonde to the roots. Okay. And I could tell she did not get there. Can you see? Am I
We
doing
can
this
see.
gesture for nothing?
Yes.
So she basically lightened it one shade, and I needed probably like 3 shades. So and she said, I said, what volume peroxide are you using? And she said 20. I go, are you sure that's going to be enough? She goes, oh, it'll certainly be enough, and I will get you to a level 8. Well, this woman fibbed, and only people who dye their hair blonde kind of know what I'm talking about, I guess. But anyway, so she said, now's the time to come in for highlights. But I'm thinking, if she couldn't get my area here like blonde, should I trust the highlights? Or do I just try a new place and be scared that they're going to mess it up? I don't know what to do. What do you think I should do, people?
Well, Jane says, unless she bleached you out, no way to go blonde.
Okay. I've gotten blonde through high lift. They make high lift formulas that promise 6 to 7 levels of lift, and I have gone blonde that way. However, because I can't really see the back of my head, I usually get a nice color on my face usually, but the back of my head never really looks that good. And I usually don't care because I don't see myself.
Right.
But I'm getting married, and I have a feeling unless I do some kind of weird U-turn and I go around, there's a big tree, I could make it like a turn around the tree and then go forward, and then people won't see the back of me. That might be fun. It'll be
Right.
different. Or we could
Right.
just hop out of the tree and get
Yvonne
right
says she
married.
didn't follow through.
Yeah, I should go back, but then it's like a month later from when she did this, but she could see what she did wrong. And but it's getting late to have promises that are broken. And she put a toner over it, and she made the toner so intense that it's still washing out of my hair, and I don't have time to wash my hair 80 times before the wedding. It's not going to happen. But
No, don't
anyway,
trust the highlights if you want to
she
cover the
thinks the
roof.
trust is broken. It's true.
Yeah.
Everybody I ever trusted with my hair has moved away, and I haven't established a new relationship with a dyer, so
Yeah.
I don't know. And there is one person in my town that has a reputation of being awesome, but
Oh,
she's
wow.
so popular. You got to book like
She
months
said your
out.
hair might turn out crispy. And we
That's
can't have
true.
crispy hair for the wedding.
I have a wig. No, it's only if it's going to be like in the 50s when I put a wig on my head.
Yeah.
You
Belle
doubt she
says
would
it's
go to the
selfish.
second
It would be
time.
better.
I
Yeah.
kind of feel like that might be the case. I feel like I wasted my money. It was a lot of money too, because she did a haircut, a color, and a toner. And
Right. Yeah.
you know, I think for $10 I could have had just as crappy a look. Sorry.
And then Belle says she might go too radical. Let's
Yeah,
see.
well, knowing her,
With the
she'll try to get
highlights
me
and make up for
to.
the going, not going radical enough the first time.
I know a hairdresser, and I texted her my hair pictures, and she said, "You need a root touch up and highlights." And I thought, "Can I trust you?" I don't know,
Hmm.
but it'll end up costing by the time I'm done, like $300. New Jersey's crazy for hair color. If you go to like a fancy place,
Right. It's crazy.
did she get her money back? I've had people say, "Well, I'll do a few more highlights, but I'm not gonna do your whole head for free." And they've actually said that to me, and I'm thinking, we discussed about what's gonna go on, so
Yeah.
well, Belle, that's fine. Although at this point, I'm getting married in 2 weeks, and I'm not going to start growing out my hair now. But after the wedding, there might be a good chance that I'll just take my chances with box dye or nothing at all. Probably nothing at all. We'll see.
Well, I quit dyeing mine a long time ago because my hair grows so fast that I always had roots, and I couldn't afford to do it professionally. It was a pain in the butt to do it myself
Oh,
all the time.
MKT. Yeah, MKT. That is true. You see, now I always let my hair grow out an inch or two, and then I say to Tony, "So what do you like? What's your opinion about my hair?" And he says, "I don't want to have an opinion about your hair." And he'll say, "I like it colored." And then he goes, "But you know, he doesn't color his hair," so he said he's okay
But
with
Jody
whatever I do.
says she's been dyeing her own hair with Madison Reed. It works great.
Okay. Now, when I
Regina
went to
says she
Madison,
uses box. I use box dye. I'm tired of dyeing my gray. I
the
know, girl.
Madison,
I quit. It's so
Madison,
freeing.
the Madison Reed people wanted me to be like red or brown, and I don't want to be brown. If my hair looked like her hair, I would love that. But it's just like a little piece here and a little piece here and a little piece here,
Hmm.
and it just, I don't know. It's just not my favorite look. I
Right.
I like it when it's, we can't pick, but I would love it to be like white around the front of my face. That would be
Right.
cool.
Yvonne says she uses L'Oreal.
Okay.
Pam says she likes her hair just as is.
That's sweet. Thank you. Um, I don't
It
even
is
mind
pretty.
it when it used to look like, what is it, like strawberry blonde ish, gingy. I mean, because otherwise known as brass. Tony said, "I like that." And I go, "You like that?" He goes, "I actually like gingers. And there's a lot of gingers in my family. So, you know, kind of like that look.
Hmm.
But I have another friend we won't talk about, but I'm going to talk about. She thinks that the ginge is like she goes, "Your hair's not blonde," and I'll be like, "Well, did you ever go to the aisle of hair dye? There are 30, 40 shades of blonde,
Right.
and my hair falls into those."
Belle says if you go back light, then your
Okay,
eyebrows
now
match.
Miss Bell, these eyebrows are drawn on. I could change the color. Like
she said she said it peeves her when people's eyebrows don't match.
oh, you know what?
Funny, Belle.
I used to think it was like insane. But I used to have a lighter color, but since my roots are darker, I started using a darker color on my eyebrows. My eyebrows are coming in gray too. I haven't dyed them.
Oh,
And
mine are
Tony, like,
gray.
he looks at me and he says, like, once I had the first time I put it on, he goes, "I don't like your attitude." I'm like, "What are you talking about?" And he said, "Didn't you see that Seinfeld when Jerry's uncle burnt his eyebrows off, and he like pretty much like took a magic marker and drew on my brows?" And everybody thought he was like mean that day. And Jerry said, "I don't like your attitude." So
Oh, God.
so
Yeah,
that was that.
I can't see to draw them on or to pluck them anymore. So I'm gonna have to go to ask my hairdresser if she can pluck my eyebrows today.
Well, you know what? I have to put on. I want to wear these glasses when I do it, and then I have a 5 times mirror, but I also have a 7 times mirror. And sometimes when I go from one mirror to the next, I'm like, like like you miss it. I went into Bed Bath and Beyond once, and they have 10 times mirrors, and I was looking at myself in it, and I said, I have to leave right now and go plump. It's like, what happened? It was frightening. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. That's what I look like?
So
And I'm like,
funny.
people with good eyesight could see this.
Are you crazy? You're
I
crazy.
know. But ignorance is bliss. You walk around with like bad glass prescriptions and you think everything's fine. Because it's like a gauzy haze over your face.
Right?
It's not the
Look,
same.
Jane, when I had decided I was going to do contacts for a while, and when I looked in the mirror without my glasses, I was like, oh, I can see. And I mean, you can see. It's
Yeah, you
like
could
I was able to
see.
sort my brows and everything. Now I
Oh,
can't see anything. If I
when
take
I
my
used to
glasses off, the screen is like blurry.
Now, I think the TJ Maxx Marshalls in my area has a slightly tilty mirror so that it's a little bit magnifying toward the top so that you look slimmer. I think they've got skinny mirrors. And then when I was looking in there, I could see my whole stuff that I didn't get. And I said, next time I'm bringing a tweezer here because I can see.
Right. Jane says, put your phone on the floor, lean over, and take a picture. She said, that's scary.
You know what was scary? Watching the replay of this, and I'm sometimes holding the camera down and I'm getting an upshot of
Oh my God.
of the stuff that fell with gravity, and I'm like, oh no. Yeah, it's not pretty.
That's
It's
so
not
true,
pretty.
Belle. Yeah.
Well, yeah, but there are always going to be a couple of the one girl that probably does have really good eyesight coming to my wedding is a makeup artist. So she's going to probably have an opinion about stuff. Her mother volunteered her services, but they're always an hour late to everything, if not more. So I don't know how this will occur. So sometimes during the reception, she will do my wedding makeup. I don't know.
Wait. She said, I didn't have my glasses on one time. I used a black kohl liner instead of a brow pencil. And her husband said she looked like a gang member.
One time, my mom sprayed air freshener on her armpits instead of her children. And we were saying it's kind of like the
Grandchildren.
same idea. You want,
Right.
and
Oh
she
my
couldn't
God.
see.
Hey, Donna.
One time, my former boyfriend from in my 20s brushed his teeth with like some other gel that was on the counter. And he's like, "This is disgusting."
Oh my
And then he
God.
realized it wasn't
Scarlett
toothpaste.
says your skin sags like your boobs do when you get old. Yep, you're right. It's true.
Well, it when your boobs. Okay, never mind. But like, if you had big ones, which I really did, I used to call it a shelf, and I would say I have to eat with like a napkin over here because I was over a triple D, over a triple D. Triple D's were tight on me, so you know, it was like I would turn around and bang into somebody, and they would have to take 2 steps back. That's how big these things were. They were like they almost had their own gravity kind of thing. They were planets. I
Right.
used to walk down the bra aisle, and Tony said, "What size do you need?" I go, "Look for the bra that looks like a salad bowl. Okay, that's the one I'll need, and or a helmet." And
Well, I can't believe he went out with you shopping for bras. That's
the
cool.
first time he did it, he goes, "I'm not very comfortable being in this aisle." And I said, "Come on, you're helping me." And he said, "All right." And so
Well,
when I
where's
told him
Debbie
about
with the booby conversation? Debbie's not here.
needing like a helmet-sized bra, he took one and put it on. And
Oh my
he said, "This
God.
one fits. Maybe it'll work." He's like, now for him to go to, I'm not sure I want to be in this aisle to be then like putting the bra on his head. It was
I
a
think you
big
should have
jump.
snapped a picture of that.
It was funny.
That'd have been a good
Donna's
Facebook.
here. Hi, Donna. It
Boobies. Yes.
was so funny.
Have
It
no
was,
fear. The boobies are here. Right. Right, Donna?
so I guess I have another use. Well, then when they were remember during the beginning of COVID, people were taking bra cups and making face masks.
Making what?
They were taking bra cups and they were cutting out like, you can make like 2 big face masks over like one. And
Oh, face
I said,
mask.
mine could be for a linebacker. It's like a big, big one. It was huge.
Crazy.
Someone with an extra, extra,
Oh my
extra large
God.
head. It's
That's
funny.
too funny.
And I'm
Too
thinking,
funny.
I'm not going to go out and buy like B bras or A bras just to fit my face. The first
Uh,
time I went to the supermarket when COVID was rampant and they said you needed masks and we didn't have masks, I took a coffee filter and rubber bands and stapled them on. And I put it, it was like pulling my ears forward. It was so uncomfortable. But I looked really silly. But some guy didn't
maybe
have
you
a
should have
mask.
put 2 rubber bands.
Well, I did. But I mean, like, but it was still like, it still was
Right.
pulling hard. And there was a guy in that. He jumped out of my way when I walked by. I I was watching all of the videos on how to do stuff. Simple
Donna says
D's,
she's
yeah.
happy with the simple D's.
Mine
We'll
went
be
back
happy
to a
with
regular
no off
1D.
to have C's.
You know, but I've had a couple surgeries on my left side, so it's like I'm gonna just tell. My left side is like a C, and my right side is still kind of like a D. And I don't know which one to fit. Do I fit the smaller or the larger? Now I'm fitting the smaller if I go get a new one because I might get smaller. But what I really should do is cut a bra in half and make 2 bras. But that's expensive. I don't want to do that. But some people do that. Or I
Mm-hmm.
could just stuff the big one. I mean, the small one with like those fake cutlets, you know.
Yeah, you could. Yes, mine. I know.
Why am I sharing this with you?
I don't know, but I
Surgery
know I
has
had to buy
those
some.
dang surgeons don't care. They should have made
No,
me
they don't.
even. They they said, well, you know, we can have a plastic surgeon present, and I'm like, well, who's going to pay for it? And they're like, you are, and I'm like, well, then I'm not. That's all I'm.
Just tell me. No, no. So, what is your plan for today, Susie Woozy?
They have bras that even that out. Okay, I should. Are
Oh,
they going to
cool.
be like if they're the same price as 2 other bras? I shop kind of like where do I shop for my bras lately? I don't know. For a long time, I was just wearing because I was inside a lot. Just those like stretchy, like
Mm-hmm.
they call them yoga bras. But if you wore
Right,
yoga on this, your boobs would fall out. I think they're just like so flimsy.
like a little
And then
sports bra.
the real sports bras hurt my back and shoulders.
Mm-hmm.
And then if they flatten you out, like. But anyway.
Oh, she said
Oh,
no.
I
Just
just
an
need an
insert
insert
for
for
one.
one. Okay.
Yeah.
Lately
Cool.
I'll tell you my dress that I'm trying to fit into my original dress from 2019 and I'm almost there, but everything up in the top half is so compressed. It's
Mm-hmm.
almost like I feel like I need to bind myself. I need like to be
Uh-huh.
able to go. I tried to buy a minimizer, but you know, minimizing is sort of I think it's all nonsense because instead of it making it come out, it might make it squish down, but the stuff's still there if you're trying to fit
Mm-hmm.
into a tight outfit. So it doesn't matter if it's to the left, the right, the south, the north. It's
Right.
just there. Yeah. What am I going to do?
Cool.
I need
Yep.
to. Can I use fabric tape to keep the dress shut during the wedding?
I don't know. Maybe you might. They may have some seamstresses in here. I don't want to
What?
tell you to do something. I said they may have some seamstresses in here.
Oh, in here. Okay.
In here.
Because
In
in my
here.
town, the lady who used to have the place I passed by her shop a few times. She's never there. And then the only lady that was doing like wedding type stuff, she's not taking on new clients for some reason. I wonder if she's like semi-retired. But everybody used to say, "Oh,
No, but you
she's
can find the name
magical."
of sometimes like the cleaners, the clothes cleaners,
But
they'll have
see,
like names of seamstress.
oh, names. See, in my area, they'll say we will do altering, but what they really mean is we'll take your pants up 2 inches because
Right.
they don't do it there. They send it out, and I can't. Like you have to see my issues with my outfit on to know what you need to do for me. I can't just trust that they'll take something away and then bring it back in time.
Right. No, I understand. Burlington, Bella says Burlington has both brand names and economy brands and bras. I don't ever go there.
I hardly go there once as well, but once in a while, if I go to Marshalls or I mean Kohl's has a great selection and sometimes they're reasonable and sometimes when they're full price it's crazy high. But if they're on the clearance or if they're having like a buy one get one kind of sale,
Mm-hmm.
then they're good.
Jody wants to know
Like
if you're doing the Spanx.
okay, I have the is it maiden form or Bali version of a one piece thing. Now I tried on the Spanx. I told you this. I got the Spanx in the wrong color. The onesie in the Spanx was $115, and I kind of thought, I don't know if I could spend another $115 on underwear. Because I'm not sure it's gonna work. So, I mean, and 115 is still kind of a lot of money for me to spend on underpants. I
Mhm.
mean, it might be worth it.
Scarlett, you are so right. Definitely.
Well, I don't wear perfume. I hate perfume. I'm allergic to perfume. I mean, I don't hate it. I think like if you really like it and you live on the other side of town, I don't care if you wear it. But if you're around me, I will be getting a migraine, and I will also be like,
Right.
and so it's
Donna
not
says,
good.
"Oh, the morning topics." Regina wants to know when's the wedding.
September 17th, it's coming up faster than
Yeah.
I want. In a way, I wanted to enjoy the, I'm going to be a bride, and everybody's like, are you excited about it? I'm like, I'm crying every other day because somebody disappoints me or whatever. I mean, I just found out. Remember, I said I had 4 people that didn't answer. Actually,
Hmm.
5. So I'm gonna assume that about 3 of them. Well, I know 2 for sure are not coming because I confronted them because I had their phone number. I think the son of some people I invited are not coming, and then there's just a cousin who hasn't answered, and I sent her another email and I did not get another reply. And I don't know
I would just
why.
write it off the list.
Yeah.
So he says there's all sorts of tapes that can keep your
I
dress
can't
closed.
I can't tell you though how she lives like a half hour from me. And I mean I understand her sisters lived in Pittsburgh and it would be hard to get here. And my other cousin in Wisconsin would have had to take a plane. And he's in 2 rock bands. He's an old man rocker. So he said, I have a gig the night before. I couldn't even leave till the next morning. I'm really sorry I can't make it. The plane won't land in time for me to get there.
Right, Scarlett? Scarlett's getting real personal now.
What he said, she's got to wear panty pads because she doesn't like. Okay, well now I'm worried about flop sweat, and I'm thinking, do panty liners work in the armpit area?
Hey, I bet it would.
There is
Uh,
tape. She's saying. Well, I
yeah,
thought
Jane
about
and Donna both
maybe
say there's tapes for sure. And Jane says find a local seamstress. I'm sure there is
they
someone
don't
close by
exist
you.
anymore. There's like 2 cobblers and pretty much like an hour radius of me, and they're not. I'm gonna just say, like I said, all the dry cleaner places say we will do alterations, but they don't. They don't really do them. They just say they'll do them, and they'll like they might just pin up your pant leg, and then you don't see your thing for a week or 2. Oh, isn't it horrible? I once went out on a date with a guy and he had like one of the most expensive colognes that they make. And he thought he's impressing me by this. And I said to him, I can't be with you with this cologne on. You have to wash it off. He goes, it's $1,000 an ounce. I can't wash it off. And I'm thinking, well, open your window then. And I stuck my head out like a dog. And I never saw him again. That's
Yeah. I, I'm very selective in what perfume I can wear because of migraines.
but I don't want to even try them to see because what's the downside to that? Thank you. The
Right.
downside to the like I don't know if this works for my migraines is I get a migraine and then Angela, I just feel like I first my sinuses start flaring and then my head and I get sensitive to light and then I walk around the rest of the day like this and I feel like I'm holding in my headache. Like
Hmm.
stay in.
Right.
But thank you. I've been getting
Yeah.
headaches every day though lately. I
It's
stopped
stress
taking my
in the
everyday
vein.
medicine. Yeah.
I sound like my mama. It's stress from the wedding.
Oh, I remember we were talking about the musician things and that he didn't get back to me and stuff. Did I get to? He said he would call me. He never called me the day he said he would
You're
last
right.
week. So then he finally, I just texted him Friday night. Whatever happened to integrity? Whatever happened to my word is my bond? And I sent, and
Hmm.
then everybody's like, well, he's not going to get back to you now. And I said, I
Right.
didn't really say anything specifically to him. I didn't say you're
Right.
a jerk face and I never want to see you again. I just said that. And then he texted me and he goes, please call me if you want. And I did. And he is doing the other gig. The gig ends at 1:30. Now this, when you do live gigs, you have to, there might be 3 other musicians before him that need to finish and get off the stage. So if he actually starts at 1, it's only a half-hour gig, which I can't even imagine he's getting much money for. And then he's going to leave at 1:30. He might make it, but if he's like, if he gets delayed by any other musician, because it's
Maybe
a,
he's
and I
going
hate to say
to
it, he's going to be
Stoner.
at a stoner fest, and I'm thinking, you're giving up my party for a bunch of stoners that might not even remember that you were there. I don't even know. Whatever.
Oh, thank you, Belle. Thumbs up, thumbs up.
But he said, he goes, well, if I show up, I might have like, people might be smoking, so I might smell of it. And I'm thinking, I didn't want to say that I might smell it. No, I was kidding. I just said, I am not going to do anything at my wedding until I know everybody might have had a beer or a glass of wine. And I do not drink. So if I have a drink, I will wait till everybody's had 3 glasses of wine. But I still don't want to drink. But if I do, what's legal in New Jersey,
Right.
I'll wait till everybody has like a little buzz on or something. If that happens. Because if people ask me questions, you know how I am here, sober and alert and I mean, not that I'm not, but you know what I mean.
Bye, Jane.
Bye, Jane. Need
She
to
gotta
get my
get us that.
share it with us. Or is she going shopping for stuff?
Maybe she's got to get us that.
What do you find on the table next to you? Let's just do a
She said,
little
no,
fun
really,
thing.
she's got to go to work.
Let's do a fun thing, John. Let's show people what we have right in front of us, because it never really changes for me. But I can show you some stuff. Let's pretend we were doing a treasure hunt on the table that we used for this live. And I'll start showing you stuff I have
Okay.
for me. Okay.
I have tons of stuff, so.
All right. Well, the first thing I found I'll show is this stuff that empower. Yeah.
I was supposed to send it to Larry. Greg says, party till you puke. Hey, Barbara.
Please.
Welcome.
Please don't. I have a feeling that I'm hoping that it will be not per se documented of me like falling asleep in someone's car because I'm so tired, or puking, or something bad. Because that actually, I don't want to say it, but I don't drink. Since I've had my gastric bypass in 2017, I'm not good with alcohol. And one day I tried to have a margarita, and let's just say Miss Margarita wanted to exit as soon as she entered, and it was like, yeah, I couldn't even get that in.
Carla says party till you pee and puke.
Yeah, that's even worse. Okay. That was my fear just in general. Then I'm going to start to cry. So the water's going to, first of all, be hot and sweaty. Then I'm going to cry. And then I could do that thing. Like, what if I cough or laugh? Or I'm like, I said to her, I go, what if I get cramps during the ceremony? I'm good. So then she's like, Tony was like, and you even said, like, you could wear like adult diapers or something.
Now that'll show you dress. I hate to tell you, but it's
it's so wood. The new dress is so skin tight that I think anything will show. I mean, anything almost. I mean, I'm going to be wearing underwear.
He's just kidding. Hey, Barbara, welcome. How's the book sales going, Barbara? Yeah, it's crazy. So finish telling me what you have in front of you.
Oh, okay. Well,
Where'd you go?
I have a pin. I have items of jewelry that I think I tried to sell when we had that sale. Well, I have that. I mean, I have a pen, which is helpful. And this is my idea of note taking. I will take an old envelope and jot a note down. Then I will immediately lose that piece of paper or recycle it and not find it. Okay, what else? Now you go. What do
No
you got?
experiments. Right.
I got the other things.
What do you have?
What do you got? Did you show anything?
No. Oh, look, I just
Yeah.
bought these from Dollar Tree.
Okay. Okay, yeah, I
They're-
saw those. I was telling you about them. I have a
Yeah.
stick for my popsicle. That's something that could have gone
Oh,
away.
that gives me the willies.
I know.
I don't know if they work,
Well,
but they're pegboard
are you
things.
gonna trust? Don't trust anything heavy on that.
No,
I
I'm
would put
not. But
like
I have
I would
some
put like
little
something not
things.
that breakable, like a wooden necklace, maybe. Like
Yeah, I had
something.
to use Garrett's drill yesterday, and I'm not great with drills.
Now I don't know if anybody really knows me, but
Oh, that's great, Laura.
I have about 5 harmonicas. I love harmonicas, and I don't play them well at all. So I do happen to have two right by me, and that's
Nice.
only a slim portion of my harmonica collection. I have a key of G and a key of C, and I was taking YouTube harmonica lessons, which is fun.
Right. Yeah. Congrats, Barbara. That's great. She's got 2 more book signings in the fall.
Oh, nice!
Yeah.
Congratulations, Barbara.
Cool.
That's fun.
That's awesome.
My dog's probably ran away by now.
Oh, look, I have this beautiful bowl. See, you have jewelry next to you. I have glass next to me.
Well, I also have like a bandana so I could join a gang.
Ah, there you go.
You know what I was wearing this for? And it felt really stupid because I walked into a store. Tony has a truck with no air conditioning. And when we open all the windows, my hair flipped and it hits my eyeballs. So I started wearing like this to hold my hair down. But I didn't realize that the flap was like up or down, like when I finally get to the store. And I saw myself in a mirror and I said, I look like I joined some kind of granny gang.
You know, I got in the car to go somewhere and my hair wasn't washed and it was like sticking up. And when I looked in the mirror, I'm like, you didn't tell me my hair was like that. I was with Garrett and it's like, you didn't tell me? And he goes, it looks fine. And I'm like, it's not.
Why bother doing your hair when it's good?
I had a bottle of water in my hair in my car. So I was trying to like put down my hair. It's crazy.
And then when you wear a hat, you get that hat head and you never look
Right.
right again that day. It's terrible.
That's cool, Barbara.
That's sweet. That's nice. I used to write short stories and poems, but you know, I hate to say this, but I'm so much more creative when I'm down in the dumps. And when I met Tony, I stopped writing, which is good. I started
that means
taking
you're
photographs.
not down in the dumps anymore.
That's
Oh,
right.
I have
And
this next.
he said the same thing. Like he said he's way more creative when he's depressed. I mean, it's not that I'm not. I mean, I have my moments.
Mr. Southern Pines just popped in.
Is this the Willie Nelson? I don't know.
Yeah, I think so. Can you put
I
your hair in
gotta
pigtails?
What?
Put your hair in pigtails
I don't know.
if you want to be true Willie Nelson. You need to be. Hey, Philly.
I wish I had Willie Nelson length hair.
How's it going, Paul?
Paul, that's between y'all. See, it sticks up, and then I look like a gnome or something. Who's here?
You to be put you in the garden.
Hi, Philly Flipper. Paul, how's it going? Yeah, I like to have fun. If you didn't guess, I take myself very seriously.
Suzy is sharing all kind of personal stuff.
I'm just going through what's in front of me on the table. Yeah, I have an eyeglass cleaner, which I should use. I got bills. You want to see? I'm not showing you the bills. But I think that the one that controls my internet should be priority. Because
you're moving to Florida, or you're going visit Florida?
That's different. Why are you leaving the Northeast? Can you tell us? Did you ever talk about it? Can you just tell us briefly now while you're on our show, while you're leaving? I mean, Florida's cheaper, but it's hotter and humid. You guys have bugs the size of small
You want to say hello?
Volkswagens.
Hey, how y'all doing? All right,
Oh,
okay.
Hey,
Mr.
Mr. Southern
Southern
Vines.
Hey,
Florence.
no, you're gonna forget. I'm gonna go deposit. You gonna forget.
I will forget.
I know.
You
You're
go do
gonna
it.
forget.
You will. Very well, you will.
He was going to ask me to do something. He goes, nah, you're going to forget.
I,
I don't
you know,
know.
he might be right. He may be right. I forget everything.
Right.
I'm sad. I don't know. I'm barely.
It is an outlet to cope with feelings. So writing when you're down is good. That's right.
It was good. It was sort of like for me fantasy. Like I was sort of imagining what I wanted to be going on in my life, or
He says he needs to get a restraining order from Suzy, so Florida seems like the right place to go.
thank you for spreading that around, dude. I thought it was our
It
secret.
wasn't,
Yeah.
it wasn't something to tell.
Yeah, man.
Jeez. Suzy, you're at it again.
Yeah.
Mm.
Do you come on YouTube late at night and go to my chat? And I don't even know. He could be hiding as
You
a
must be going
immigrant
to
from
her
Africa.
TikTok. Oh my
What
God.
did I say? YouTube? I meant TikTok is right. Oh no. Yeah, I was on last night and just for a little while, and I was just while the dogs were outside and not coming in. You're staying in Minnesota. It keeps
I like
different.
that, Bob.
You know that could be true, but up here it gets cold and it gets hot. We have the worst of both worlds.
Right.
We have the heat, humidity, and the ice and the snow. But we do get the seasonal change, which is beautiful. And that's always nice. It's always nice for at least 2 weeks on each end. Yeah.
Sometimes we get all 4 seasons in one day. Here.
Well, when we get a fall that has beautiful red leaves, I'm ecstatic. But a lot of times we'll plan like, oh, we'll go look at the leaves on Saturday and Friday. There's like some big windstorm, and then oh well.
He said that's why he's leaving. So if you move into Florida, you'll just have summer all the time.
He's leaving because it's warm there, or is he leaving because of me? Because what if I move to Florida? You'll be out of luck. Anyway.
Just don't forward her your address, Paul.
Yeah, well,
There
I can find out.
you go.
You know what? I'm so lazy. I don't even leave the house. If anybody thinks that I'm like willing to go to where they live to stalk them, it's kind of funny because unless you live like maybe in my driveway, I'm not going to ever kind of see you.
Right.
I don't go out a lot. Sadly, I'm almost a shut-in. I really am very comfortable being home.
I'm definitely not a shut-in.
No.
I'm
She shows me the world through her pixelated.
Sometimes I meet myself coming and going.
I used to go out a lot. I used to go out an awful lot, and then COVID came, and then now I feel like it's like I want to.
Oh, he's leaving.
Okay.
Year-round
nice.
yard sales. Beach is 15 minutes away.
That's
Nice.
That's really nice.
Yeah,
I'm like 45 minutes from a beach that I like, but honestly, they charge like $20 to park, and I don't go a lot. And I go off season though, and I look for wildlife.
Beautiful lakes and parks.
I would like to investigate a lot of the United States, but the trouble is, like I said another time, when you have the time, when Tony gets laid off, we have time, but then we don't have the money.
Mm-hmm.
And then
You're right.
when he's working, he might have saved a little bit of money, but we don't have time because he doesn't like taking off even a minute. He's so dedicated. If his boss is watching, I'm just gonna say Tony is so dedicated. Like he'll work on problems. I could tell he's doing it. I'm like, what are you designing in your head? And he said, oh, I was laying out something from he's turning a bank into a Starbucks, and he has to like design it in his head. And then I said, well, what do you do when the person who has the place wants a bad design or something ugly, and then you get like your name is on it, so then they're gonna say you made an ugly. And then he said, I try to convince them that the nicer way is the way to go. But the thing about the Starbucks was they made a really nice Starbucks. And then Starbucks came in and said, hey, we can't make it nice. You have to make it like, we signed a contract that they all have to be ugly.
Crazy. That is so crazy.
Isn't it?
Wow.
I don't. It's sad that they all have to be the same. They should
That's a,
be able to have a little bit of freedom. Like if they put one in a barn or like a mill, it should be able to be like cool and funky. And, you
right.
know,
Exactly.
they don't. Who wants like the same every time you go? Sometimes you pick one on purpose because you like it better.
Look at my baby selling y'all. Hello.
Oh, precious.
My little
Oh,
Ewok.
precious. I love
My
you.
Ewok.
Precious, precious, precious. Precious, my doggies are out of here. They don't want
She
to come
said you
home.
called her a bad name, so she's turning her head on you.
Come on. I was teasing. She doesn't know what I mean. I say she's cute way more than
I'm
I
just
just.
picking on you. I told Garrett, I said, you know, Susie thinks you're mad at her. He goes, but she called my dog Gummy.
It was just purely like I'm like gummy. I was thinking gummy bear. He looked like a gummy bear. I don't know.
So
It's
backstory
like
is
he
my
should have a
dog
new
had
nickname
yeah, they
because
have
she had
all
all
the
his
teeth,
teeth
but
pulled.
seven pulled out.
She had almost all her teeth pulled out. So I was like, she's now gummy bear.
Look
And
at her.
so I said, hey gummy, and she's like, no, just give me stink eye. Stop it.
Oh my god. That's funny. Wow, nice.
Are you in Canada? Oh no, you share woods with Canada.
We
Where are
share.
you, Barbara? What are you in Michigan? What's the state with the 15,000 lakes? That's a lot of lakes.
Yes.
I would like to have a little cabin on a lake with a fence around some area so my dogs don't run away. But if they learn how to swim, I guess I'm out of luck. I don't know. I would like that. I would like dogs that just don't run away. That would be better.
Minnesota.
Minnesota. I like the way they talk. I love that like Midwestern. It's kind to me. It's like a twang, but Tony is not as in love with that accent. And at one time, he told me if the only state he would leave New Jersey for was Arizona. And when I asked him about it, I go, well, where are we going to live? Maybe we could live in Arizona because you said you like that. Now, I think I would not like that because it's 115 a lot. But he said, yeah, I'm kind of over that. And I'm like, so can we pick a place like Oregon or like someplace where there would be like close enough to a funky city and pretty close to the shoreline? I would love that. And he's like, I've never even been there, and I'm saying I would love it. I would probably love it over here if I could live for half the price. Anyway, Minnesota.
Nice. 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 So hubby
We
can bring me money.
what was
So
that?
I
A tip?
no, it's I asked him, I said, can you give me $40? And he's like, for what? So I'm going to buy a baker's rack off of Facebook Marketplace.
Okay.
So I did good, y'all. It was 50 and I asked if they would take 35 and he said 40. So we good.
I'm kind of a tough negotiator. Well, I tried to negotiate buying chafing racks, and the guy gave me a price. He said, I will give them to you for
Hey,
$40 a piece.
Cameron.
And I said, okay. And then he never told me where he lived. And the thing was, he sold them to somebody who said, I'd give you like 42. I said, I was first. You could have at least told me you're having a bidding war.
Cameron said, if you're going to go to Oregon, pronounce it right. Say it like liver heart lung.
Oregon?
Oregon.
Come on. You know, when you take all that fun out of me, nothing. If I start having to talk like people from the other side of the earth, it's not good. It's no more fun to listen to me.
That's how the Oregons.
Oregon? It's Oregon? Oregon. Yeah, like oregano. Hi, Cameron.
That's
it's Oregon?
funny.
Oregon.
Oregon.
Really? I'm very disappointed I can't say it right. Because it's Oregon.
Well, you know, it's just like us with Louisiana, New Orleans. We say it different than everybody else. New Orleans.
Okay, so I was saying NOLA a lot. And even Tony was saying, like, I don't really like that everybody says NOLA. And I'm like, why do you even care? It's fun to say. Just say it with me. NOLA. It's fun.
Some man asked me, we went somewhere and we were traveling, and he said, where are you from? And I said, New Orleans. And he goes, okay, I just want to make sure you were authentic.
He says, well, I'm from New York City, so I have different kinds of syllables in my vocabulary. Because I will add syllables I'm hearing myself. La 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 la. La 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 la. Yeah. Yeah, I'll say bowl. Bowl. It's
Bowl.
sometimes I'll say it right, but when I'm sometimes it's
When
bowl.
you're not thinking, you say it quick, and then it's not as, you know.
Yeah, it's more bowl. It's hard for me to like say it. And I almost want to make faces when I have to say it right. It's like it doesn't come out. It hurts. Yeah. New Orleans, New Orleans,
New
New
Orleans.
Orleans,
I say
New
New
Orleans,
Orleans. New Orleans.
New
No.
Orleans is what I would say if I was reading it in a book. New Orleans, but I know she goes New Orleans, New
New Orleans.
Orleans, like my nays is your nays, your nays is my nays. We
Fun.
want some
Mom,
mayonnaise.
so
I'm a big fat sandwich.
we went to Subway, and my mama goes, so she goes, I want lettuce, tomato, and mayonnaise. And the girl goes, what? She goes, mayonnaise. I said, she wants mayo.
Mayonnaise.
But I say that too. My sister says it. I mean, that's just how we were brought
Yeah,
up.
that's funny. I think
What's
if
a
I would be like, what? What are you asking me if I want? Mayonnaise? Like, what is that? Tell me what it is. And then they'll say, it's that white stuff you put on a sandwich. And I'd be like, oh, mayonnaise, mayo. We say mayo. You say potato, and I say potato.
Mayonnaise on a sandwich. So.
Okay, now I'm going back to the chat. What did she have? Oh, the cool.
Oh, cool.
Did you hear? Oh,
by
the way, everybody. By the way, if you're going, they have a new booster, and you could get it 2 months after your last booster, and it's for the 4 and 5 variant.
Oh,
so
cool.
they want you to have your original 2 shots for the original COVID shots, but your boosters can now be the updated variant shot. It's coming out this week, if not today. Mm-hmm. And I mean, look, you can choose if you want to do it or not. I would probably do it personally.
Right. Cool. I'm going to go get a booster before we head out, me and Garrett both. So anyway.
See if you could get the 4-5 one.
Right.
The one with the new variants in it.
You're right, Belle. We found some sugar-free barbecue sauce in Big Lots dumpster.
Oh, well, at least it's keto.
It tastes pretty good.
Okay. Was it that, what brand was it, that guy? What's his name?
George Hughes's? No, it was a different brand. And it tasted pretty good. I opened one, and then they had some kind of spicy mustard sauce, something, I don't know. But anyway.
Hey, Jersey Belle.
Nice little
hey, Jersey. Hey, Swamp Picker. Jersey Gypsy.
Hey, Lisa. Hey, Adam.
Adam. I was talking about you the other day. Did you hear me? Because I was telling somebody who has a hard time losing weight. I said, I've heard of this man eating a lot of meat, and he's losing weight. Do you get to have vegetables? That was my question, Adam. Is it purely meat, or do you get anything else with that?
So, Adam, you're doing keto, or?
No, he's doing the carnivore. So
okay.
I don't really know the details of that. I don't know
I'm doing keto. I'm down 30 pounds.
Monies, mayonnaise, money. I just can't think of that song. My name is your name is my name.
Give me those monies. Yeah.
No vegetables. Wow. I would miss that. Oh, I have a suggestion to you for the bacon. Dawn does the same thing. Put your bacon in a baking sheet, and you could put it on a rack, and then have.
Or you don't have to put it on a rack either way.
Or you don't. You could just lay it down there. But if you put it in the oven for what, 425 for like 10 minutes? Is that what?
Yeah, you have to watch it. Sometimes if I'm really busy, I'll put it at 350 so that it'll take a little bit longer, while I'm cooking other stuff.
And then it comes out all flat. It doesn't shrink up. It's not all folded over, and the fat just like kind of drips out of it. It's fantastic, and it tastes good. Right. If you don't burn it, it's good.
Yeah, it is good. My husband likes his bacon limp. I don't. So
wow, 70 pounds. See, now I'm doing the low carb thing, and I I said it's like 21, 22. I think if I was, I'm just going to say, I think if my body was working better, I probably would lose another pound or two. But
Right. Adam, you want to come on and tell us what you're doing?
come
I
on,
got about
Adam.
15 minutes before I have to leave. But
Oh, you use $3.99. My friend uses sometimes 400 to
hey,
425.
Glenn.
Hey, Glenn.
Adam, would you like to come on and tell us?
Oh, he uses the bacon grease to cook eggs. It's pretty nice. But is eggs considered meat for you? I don't know. Tony
I'd
had a
like to know
tooth
what
pull.
you're doing.
We had to eat eggs last. I had to make scrambled eggs. Give me 2 minutes. Yeah, he has to put on probably his very loose shorts because apparently he's so skinny now he can't wear anything he used to wear.
Oh, do you remember the dresses I bought? Those 3 little dresses from Walmart?
Oh
I put
wait,
one on this morning.
and
They hang under the arms.
see, you were like we all kind of see ourselves differently than sometimes we are, and I couldn't even put this shirt on
Oh,
two
that's
months ago. This shirt did not even. I could not like it would not button, and now it fits. I'm not saying I
nice.
kind of find it comfortable. This is one of those matte Madewell, or some people say Madwell shirts, and I thrifted it, and at the time it was worth like $45, and now it's probably worth like 10 because I waited so
Right.
long to list it. And it's
Right.
cut very
I do
strangely for
wrap.
a small shirt.
I do lettuce wraps and stuff, or I use the carb manager ones.
You
Yeah,
know,
salad. Me
can
too.
you have
I do like
tomatoes on keto? Because BLTs are
very
nice.
few. Very few.
Okay.
Like you're not supposed to have a lot. Yeah, Belle, that sounds good. Caramelized onions and the bacon grease. Barbara makes her bacon and freezes it.
They sell frozen pre-cooked bacon at the
Thank you, Regina.
Costco, and I used to use that for a while. Not with Tony. Tony needs his freshly
Right.
cooked. He has to cook the bacon in the pan before he makes his eggs because he likes his eggs cooked in the bacon grease.
I
And
wonder if I can
that's
take up under the arms to those dresses a little bit.
sometimes you can just, you know how you have like the thin
Right.
strap up
In
here?
here.
Sometimes
Yeah.
if you just take it in
There's
like a
Adam.
half inch, it's good.
Hey,
Hey, how are you?
Hey,
I'm well.
Adam.
How are you?
I'm good.
Good.
We're all losing weight, but we're doing different things.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, and honestly, keto is similar to. I'm trying to get used to this phone thing. Sorry. Keto is similar to carnivore. Sorry about my hair.
Okay.
Plan on coming on
That's
camera.
okay.
Did you see what I've been doing with my hair? I'm like, yeah, who cares? Like, all right, you feel
Um,
She's
uncomfortable?
been talking to half the morning.
yeah. So keto is similar to carnivore, except carnivore is just more sugar. And honestly, a lot of people that go on carnivore end up eating somewhat of a keto diet, and they call it ketovore.
Okay.
So
Oh,
basically, if
okay.
I add in some vegetables, or something like that, I would essentially be eating keto.
So
Um,
in a day, what do you eat?
so this morning, I and that's another thing. I try to do intermittent fasting, so eating in an 8 hour window for the day. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
Today, I started a little early because I go to the gym in the morning, and sometimes I need to eat. But like in the morning, eggs and some sort of meat. Obviously, the meat, no sugar, no carb. So this morning I just pressed some like sausage patties. Basically, it's like the bob in the tube. You know, uh,
Mm-hmm.
zero sugar, zero carb. Just press that. At a little bit of no sugar um, cheese. I went somewhere the other day and I asked if their cheese had sugar in it, and the guy's like, no cheese has sugar in it," and I was like, "Well, some cheese does." So I've never looked at labels so much in my life, because I
Right.
can't. So it started out because I didn't go to the doctor for 5 years personally. Uh,
Okay.
I was in a job that I had terrible health insurance, so
Mm-hmm.
I spent a lot of money trying to help my wife get help. And so I just didn't pay for my own health. Well, I got job in October, and I went to the doctors, and my fasting glucose was 254, and my A1 was 10.7. At that point,
Did you say 10? Like you're cutting out a little for
yeah.
me.
Can you hear
So
me?
so it said 10. Did you say 10.7 for your?
A1C.
Yeah. So they want you to have it probably more around 7 or less.
So
Yeah.
normal A1C 0.6 or below.
Did you say 5?
5
5.6. Okay.
or below.
Yeah. For me, when I had diabetes, they were saying if it was around 7, for me it was almost like a good number,
Yeah.
sadly. But like my last test, it was 5.6 and with
Yeah.
no medicine. So I was pretty happy.
Yeah. So I had to start eating better, and my doctor told me to get on this carnivore diet. I am now I was on 42 units of insulin every night.
Wow.
And now I don't take any medicine, and my A1C is 5.7.
Oh, good. That's
So it
awesome.
Wow,
came down.
nice.
That's fantastic.
So
I want to
That's
tell you a
great.
story. There was a doctor I was watching, and he had on his interview show a woman who had been about 300 pounds. I think they said she was 300 pounds overweight, over the goal weight.
yeah.
And she went on what you're on, and she's been doing it for like 15 whole years, and she looks fantastic. She did it young enough that her skin didn't sag, like it bounced back.
Mhm.
But she just, I mean, just her whole personality is fantastic. And she goes, look, I was told to just eat meat. And the doctor's like, really? He told you just to eat meat? She goes, just meat. And she
Yeah.
goes, every once in a while I cheat and I have some broccoli. But she goes, but I really just eat meat. And I'm like,
Right.
broccoli is your cheat? Wow. That's it's funny. But yeah. So I guess
It
she
works.
just has broccoli
Yeah.
once in a blue moon and meat. And it does work.
I just
But
want to say
do you
real
take
quick,
a
I want to tell
multivitamin?
Debbie. Hey, I just want to tell Debbie and Steph and Mama, hello.
Hi.
Hey,
Oh,
hey.
yeah, Sandra's here. Hi, Mama.
You know,
And Debbie's here. She missed the boob
Mom,
talk.
I know she missed the booby talk, but I was back. My A1C was over 10, and then it went to 8.7. I had it tested this week, 6.1.
Yay!
Yeah.
So
We're on the way.
Well,
yeah.
I haven't had a retest since I lost the 22 pounds. Come on, come in.
Yeah, so I do meat, but I also do like salads, and I do the keto bread, but not every day, like maybe once or twice a week. So yeah.
I don't eat
So
bread.
Yeah.
I eat what my cheat is like a fruit. You know, I'll have like a plum or like it's
I
kind of high in
did fruit.
carbs.
I did
But
fruit. I
I've
cheated
been
last
doing
night.
kind of lean and greeny kind of things. Like for dinner, I'll make fish and I'll have like asparagus, and I'll make chicken and we'll have like asparagus, and then I'll or broccoli.
Well, I cheated and had a half
fruit
an
okay?
nectarine yesterday.
And then so that's kind of what we're doing. We're
Is
doing
fruit okay for you?
for me.
I can
I
me.
can have it.
Yeah, Suzy
keto,
does
you
fruit.
have-
She's not doing keto.
Wait,
I do berries usually,
Yes.
sometimes.
Okay.
I'll do it only when I'm like feeling like I'm really low. Like if I feel really low in blood sugar, I'll have like a piece of fruit. But usually I've been just doing I've been doing sugar-free popsicles as a cheat. You know, they're not that healthy, but
Yeah.
they're okay.
Yeah.
Or even the
But,
sugar-free fudgicles. When I want like ice cream, it tastes kind of like ice cream.
Yeah.
So,
Right.
you know, once you're
Well,
away from sugar for a couple of weeks, you really don't,
everything
it's
tastes
not
sweet.
as important in your life anymore. I
Yeah.
mean, like you don't feel like, oh, I really want to, I mean, you might want a donut, but like for me, I don't really feel like I'm missing out.
Yeah.
And,
Mhm.
and I really enjoy I enjoy fish so much more than I ever thought I would. And we still have like steak, or if we could afford it, you know, we'll have other meat. We have a lot of chicken.
Yeah.
And stuff.
Well,
It's
I had
good.
a half of a nectarine last night, so
But I'm gonna take a cue from this these guys. Well, I did, and I was telling people about it. I'd like trying it, except I do like having some. I feel like the veggies give you some roughage and micronutrients. I'm worried about having like the plumbing still work. So
Oh, it works.
okay,
Mine doesn't. So
okay,
If
that's the
you are a high
problem.
protein diet, you're going to go to two extremes. It's going to really work, and there's going to be a period of time where it's not going to work. And then you just need
Yeah.
to
Well,
take
mine doesn't
digest.
work on a normal basis. So
wait. What did you say when it doesn't work? You do what? Do you reset with
Take
like a broccoli?
digestive enzymes.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
okay. And you
Okay.
would you do you mean like bromelain or
Yeah, bromelain is good. Yes.
okay?
Yep.
I was just wondering what you thought digestive enzymes would be.
Yeah, I have a
It's a
supplement and
mixture.
it's with bromelain.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
And that helps you
Okay.
just
Cool.
process so it
It
flows.
starts it up again.
Steph says she has this keto chocolate powder stuff that zaps the sugar cravings.
Okay. Look, when I
That's
started out, I
it.
had a gastric bypass in 2017. And at first it was working well. I mean, you can only eat a few bites at a time, but you sometimes get head hunger because you feel like,
Oh yeah.
I know I just had,
Mhm.
like, at the beginning, you're eating an egg amount of food for a month. So it's not a lot of food at one time.
Yeah.
But your head still wants like an entire plate of food. So it takes time to catch up. But then once you get used to it, you could do it. What I did was I was watching on TV, and one of these gastro diet doctors said, people are having like 100 grams of protein a day. And he goes, you really can try to have closer to 40 and eat vegetables. Like, we were told to not have vegetables. And he said, have some vegetables. So I tried it, and I did the intermittent fasting. And that helped a lot with me knowing I cannot have, like, I used to eat sometimes like a bar, like a, I want to say kind bar, with
Sure.
no,
Yeah. Yep.
because I would have that as a snack. And then I said, ooh, that's a good snack. And then sometimes when I'm hungry, I'll just have another one. And then before long,
Mhm.
Yeah.
you can gain 30 pounds on having 100-calorie snacks every few hours.
Oh yeah.
You can eat
Right.
like one M&M a day, like every few minutes, and it will fit in your stomach. That's not a good way to eat.
Right.
So when I did the intermittent fasting, I had been on a plateau at about 150 pounds, and also I was like 135. So it was weird for me. Now I'm during COVID, I gained a lot of weight because I told Dawn, I just sort of gave up on the whole idea of dieting. And I said, I don't want to die without having tasted every
That's
flavor
right.
of Oreo. So I had a pity party, and every
Yeah.
week I tried 2 flavors. And
You know
but
what I miss the most is milk. I miss
Oh.
milk.
Yeah.
I
Well,
love milk.
the Fairlife milk has a lot lower carb and no lactose. So that was the one I was choosing, which was better.
Right.
But now I'm having cashew milk, and that's fine because it's only 25 calories.
I drink
Right.
cream.
Heavy cream?
Yeah, I
Some.
use heavy cream too.
Not a
But
lot.
let me tell
Not a
you,
lot.
what this one girl did, and it seemed to work. So she made some keto cookies, and she wanted milk. So she used almond milk, and she put a tablespoon, 1 to 2 tablespoons of heavy cream in the almond milk, which made it taste more like milk. So I did that once. Yeah, but I use heavy cream in my coffee, and that's what Debbie says. Intermittent fasting is the shit. And hello, Cody. Welcome.
Very well.
Hey, Cody.
So you
Yeah.
about the extra skin. And whenever you lose weight fast, you get extra skin. I mean, I've never turkey neck thing,
Mhm.
Oh, yeah.
and
Yeah.
I go skydiving without a parachute right now, my underarms and whatnot. But
I can relate.
yeah, but intermittent fasting helps to draw the skin in.
Oh,
Fasting.
You might be like way younger than me, honey. I don't know.
I'm gonna be 40 next month.
Okay, well, I think I biologically could be your mommy, but okay. But yeah, it's hard when you get to
Oh yeah.
when you're
My goal was to lose 40 pounds before I turn 40.
Okay.
and that's how I
Nice.
started this year. And so I've done that.
Okay.
So I'm hoping to double it up before next month.
Nice.
I want to tell you
Nice.
something.
Nice.
I was telling Dawn that something that happens to a body when it's losing weight is like the fat is leaving, so it replaces the fat in the cell with water, and then you start to feel jiggly, like you feel like you have Jello thighs or
Yeah,
something,
yeah.
and then in about a week or
Right.
two, it kind of like comes in a little. Now, I'm not saying it doesn't also have gravity and fall,
Yeah, yeah.
but your size will go down, and
Yeah.
that's kind of how. So you lose weight in like steps. Like it's
Oh,
not always just. It's like
right.
and so some people think they're on a plateau for long. Some people are on a plateau for longer, but all of a sudden you might get on the scale and be like 4 pounds less, whatever. It
Right.
happens. It
Right.
can happen. As long as you keep trying, it can happen. Because you don't plan
Right.
to fail, you fail to plan. So as long as you have the stuff in your house that you should be
Mhm.
eating,
Yep.
you can do it. It's
Right.
hard when you're out
Right.
occasionally, or if you're on a vacation, it's hard. I'll tell you that much. But if you're doing what
Exactly.
you do, you
Um,
can always order a plate of food with just and say, please don't bring me bread and
Yeah.
please don't bring me sugary things,
right.
and you'll be fine.
Yeah.
Because
Exactly. Steph
I
wanted
used
to
to
know
say
who's
to
the
them,
maker of
I
the
don't
house.
want mashed potatoes. Can you put lettuce on my plate to hold the food up off the gravy? And
Oh,
they'd say,
that's my
yeah, we could
doctor.
do
I'll put y'all on mute a
it.
second.
Okay. Yeah. So, I mean, it could be done. I mean, and there was one time when I might have said for my side dishes, I wanted 2 helpings of like, I'll take a mashed potato and a baked potato.
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
yeah.
now I'll say, all right, broccoli, and what else do you have for that's green? And I'll go, all right, maybe 2 broccolis, thank you. Okay,
Yeah.
it's
I have
it's
made effort at this really most of the time. So when I went on this, it I asked the doctor if he was sure I wasn't sick because it was too easy. Um
oh
and I mean, because it's like, how can I lose weight eating steak? Because I eat steak probably 5 or 6 times.
wow,
Hamburger. How can I lose weight like this? And
it's kind of mind-boggling, right? That it's your body just lets you like
yeah,
burn fat, and and you, I don't know, it's really kind of crazy to think of what's going on.
well, we've changed the way our bodies are fueled. So, and I've been so fortunate that my wife is on board with this too. So my wife, she's down about 30, 31 pounds, I think.
Wow. And
She had
how long is this going on that you lost so much weight?
I
How
started
many?
April 23rd. So
Wow.
That's great.
20
Nice.
days. My wife started a month after I did.
Wow.
Um, but it that helps. But now it's when and the keto diet does this too. You change your body from being glucose fueled to being
Mhm.
uh, fat fueled, and that's really why it works. A
Right.
lot of people say, "Oh,
Mhm.
you can't continue this. Your blood work's going to be crazy." My cholesterol numbers are more than normal. My protein
Right.
numbers are normal.
Okay. That's
Everything.
good.
My blood pressure is normal, and my blood sugar is running because I don't eat sugar. My blood sugar is running now, I would say an average of 92.
That's
Um,
Nice.
fantastic.
that's
Yeah.
including, the highs. So I wear
Right.
a little
Okay.
Yeah.
sensor to keep my eye on it, but I don't even wear that they're 2 weeks,
Right.
so I wear one once a month, once every couple months, make sure I'm still doing the
No,
right thing.
I want to tell you, I did an extreme thing. I was diabetic. I had high blood pressure. I had fatty liver. I had high cholesterol, and my family is prone to strokes and heart attacks. And my I'm over 57, and my grandfather died at 57 from a massive heart attack. And my father ended up, when he was turning 57, in the hospital for 8 weeks because he had a really bad heart attack. And my brother has had 4 arteries clogged in his heart. So they said to me, hey, there's a really good chance that this can happen to
Yeah,
you. And if you don't change your habits or your ways, we're gonna. And my liver was bad. Like they said, we might need to biopsy your liver, and you're gonna be on. I hate taking meds. I
yeah,
needed cholesterol meds. I wasn't taking. They said, there's a good chance you're gonna need a lot more meds if you have a heart attack. And so it was like a wake up call for me. And it was actually a gastroenterologist that said, please go to a diet center and explore everything they have to offer, everything, because they have a lot of things, but this might be something that you want to do. And, it's not that you really want to, you don't want to, but like you get frightened enough, you do it. And as soon as I left the hospital, I was off the diabetes and high blood pressure medicine. And I'm going to knock on the wood that it stayed like that. And even my cholesterol came way down too. So, I mean, it's like, there's always like some little thing that might be like, yeah, I might have lower cholesterol overall, but like they might say the ratio of low is a little, like they would rather it be good cholesterol than bad. But, still, my doctor actually, he came in and he gave me a hug and he said, your numbers are great. And I'm like, okay. He says, so don't get on yourself for gaining a couple pounds. Like he goes, because you really did great. And my other doctor was such a nasty. I hated her. She could. Her diet advice was stop eating.
Yeah.
Stop eating. She was just like a miserable. And I just was like, she wasn't very nice or supportive of anything. And my other doctors were so sweet and lovely. And anyway,
well, I just did my blood work and it was all great. So
awesome.
That's good.
Yeah.
So if you try to keep it up for the long run, when you think of how you feel like when you don't feel well and how you feel when, you finally can walk from the car to the store and not pant or like go up a hill and you could actually do it. That's so fantastic, that feeling.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I don't do like perfect keto. I do dirty keto. So it's not organic this, organic that.
You can lose a lot of weight doing that as well. Yeah, like what he just said.
But it works.
People lose a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to do like low calorie with like keto, like low calorie plus keto. Like I'm not indulging in the salad dressings. I mean, I might cook in olive oil and
it's one of the better oils.
Yeah, and I don't really skimp on that. I'll throw the meat in the olive oil, throw it in the oven, and then like season it up and eat it.
Right.
I'm okay with that.
I want to say hello to Donna and Mama is here. Little Debbie came in. She missed all the booby talk, but she heard that we were talking about other stuff, so she came on.
Yeah, we did talk about the
boobs. My wife went from a G cup to a double D.
Okay.
Nice.
In 3 months, and so
wow,
like it was like a 42, and now she's 38.
Wow.
In like
that's awesome.
She said that if it gets too much lower, she's gonna get nervous.
Tony used to say to me, he goes, isn't there some way you could save the boobs and still lose weight? Right. And he goes, can you put rubber bands on them? I like, stop. Because at some point he said, well, he was calling them fun bags. And I'm like, okay. He goes, they're still nice, but like, if they, and then they started going like way away. And then I was joking around, like, because like I was like probably 44 and then I was taken to 38. And then when I was getting a little less than that, the cup size went down too. And and I say it takes a village to make them look normal again. That's for sure. Because you kind of, I was joking around saying they're like, they have deflated. So it's like, I have to I make jokes. I have to roll them up and shove them in the cup.
That's right.
And I try to pull this in and pull that in. Everything is wrong.
Whatever works.
Now.
Whatever works. Stuff like, I missed the booby talk.
It's a kind of gross thing, but I once lost weight and I'm laying in my bed and I said, I felt like my skin kind of like flare out at the bottom. And I said, I look like I just melted.
Yeah. It's true.
Yeah, you get that. If you're not careful, you get that melting syndrome. Yeah. They call it the melting candle or whatever.
Okay. Well, that kind of happened to me. And then when you slide around, some of it stays to the right when you're moving to the left. And then you have to kind of say, oh, I want this part to be attached to me. Like, let me go grab it.
We collect my...
I said, I feel like a hamster. Do you ever see a hamster, how they almost could like spin around in their skin? I'm like, Oh, I wonder if I. Anyway,
Good.
I know it's not good. I
my
don't
God.
want it to be like that because it
Yeah.
actually feels weird. And then
Yeah.
I was sitting in the car and I go, why is it so uncomfortable? It never used to feel so uncomfortable. And then I realized, oh, my butt went away. That way.
Yeah. Fasting.
Oh, Miss
That's the
Barbara
first
wants
place
to come
that it.
on.
Okay, my
Miss Barbara
my
Bustamante wants to come on.
my bum goes away first thing, and I'm like, that's not where I want it to go, but it is. Hey, Barbara.
Hi.
Hey, Miss Barbara.
How's it going?
So,
Hi there.
yeah, I have a probably a different viewpoint when it comes to weight management.
Okay.
I have a background in food and nutrition,
Okay.
but I'm also over 70 years old, and I have successfully been able to manage my weight through the years until now. And part of that, and a lot of it has to do with a person's um, level of activity and and how your body is is functioning and as it is. And once you get older, things start changing, and that can make things difficult. The only thing that I have found that works, and it works very, very minimally, but it does work. And that is, you really have to listen to your body, and you have to learn when when your stomach is full.
I agree.
We have the biggest problem
Mhm.
of eating because of our emotions, eating because of our cravings, um, and all sorts of reasons. But the but when it comes right down to it, your greatest weight loss is not in the gym; it's in the kitchen. That's where you lose your weight.
I agree. And my doctors told me the
Yeah.
same thing.
That's the truth.
And
Yeah.
they even said
Yeah.
for gym, if you're gonna only just walk on the treadmill, then don't go to the gym because you could do that you can walk around the block. You don't need to go to the gym. But he said try walking up
Right.
a hill, and that'll be more helpful. Like it's interval training, kind of like do hills if
I
you're gonna
lost
not go to the
35
gym.
pounds before I
Mhm.
started going to the gym.
One of the things that I've found works very, very well once you get a little bit older, and we do have younger people that do it too, and that is using water aerobics.
Oh yeah, that's
Water
nice. It's like
aerobics, yeah,
I think we lost Adam.
yeah, water aerobics is quite beneficial, mainly because the water pressure, the pressure inside the water, um, low decreases the gravity. So you're actually exercising the muscles, and you are putting extra pressure on your body and your vascular system that you don't normally have when you are above the water. And when you and so the thing is, you feel like you could do it forever, just
Mhm.
simply dancing. We do dancing in the water, and
that's
all the
nice.
Right. Well, that's
it's fun.
nice.
It's fun.
Yeah.
Plus we talk a lot too.
Oh, well,
And
good.
and but the thing is, when you get out of that pool, oh, you feel like you're 100 pounds heavier, because all of a sudden you have to deal with the
Good.
and then you find out actually how much activity you were doing during in that pool, and you feel
Mhm.
exhausted.
Right.
So
I hear
but
that.
I have found I do that twice a week, and and it's quite beneficial.
Well, that's
But
nice. Donna says she swims every morning.
That's
So-
good thing. But
So,
she has a
um,
pool right outside her house, I think. That's fantastic. I can only go in the bathtub and splash right now. There's no
Me too.
there's no
Me
pool
too.
near me.
Well,
I
guys,
mean-
I have got to run early today, Sue.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know if you want to stay on.
Well, what
Cool.
you're just gonna leave
Okay,
me
well,
here?
thank you.
on?
Thank
Well,
you
no, I
very
didn't
much.
know if you wanted to stay on,
Yeah.
ma'am.
Oh
So,
no,
I
well,
have to go pick up that baker's rack. The baker's rack.
oh, he had to drop off.
so we'll see you next time.
Thanks,
Take
Adam,
care.
for coming. Yeah, I'm gonna leave.
All
too.
right. Thank you, Miss Barbara, for dropping in
Yeah, thanks.
and put input. It's nice. Thank you. So, all right. So
Wait, when
I gotta go
are
pick
you
up
coming?
that baker's rack.
Is next week the last? No, last. Bleh, I can't talk. I have to get everything done by next week for my
You
wedding.
do.
And including trying to find an undergarment that will squeeze me into that dress. Because I bought about 3 bodysuits, and as I was losing weight, they were getting loose again, so they didn't work. So it was like useless. I have to keep buying new ones.
Right.
So anyway,
Belle says if you're up at 5 a.m., you must have no nightlife. You are right, Belle. I don't. I go to bed very early.
I kind of went to bed at about 4. No, I ended up going to bed at like between 2 and 5. Like,
Right.
but I sleep in the chair for an hour or two. I get a little nap.
Oh, okay. Don't forget, y'all, about the thing for Nate. You can check with I just want to bring that.
Steph saying wedding.
With,
I'm getting married.
Victoria.
I'm
Yeah, she's getting married in September stuff.
And I need everything ready the week before because we rented a farm barn and we get it for a week, supposedly a whole week to decorate and clean up. But they don't really bring a lot of stuff up for you to do anything with for the first few days. So it's only really like 3 or 4 days that you have to set. But that's some people set up the day of their wedding. I can't even imagine that.
Right.
That would be insane.
Oh, and I think Dawn and Mary comes on next. And don't forget Jennifer. Send Jennifer some love. It's her birthday tomorrow.
And your birthday is
Saturday. Thank you, Belle.
Happy birthday, everybody.
Yeah, thank
and happy
you.
birthday, Miss Dawn.
Thank you, honey.
Happy birthday.
So
to
you
you.
gonna sing to me? You gonna
Happy
sing to me?
birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear. Everybody's having a birthday. Happy Dawn. Happy birthday to
Thank
you.
you.
Yay.
Thanks, guys.
We should
Y'all
celebrate.
have a good weekend. Greg, you too. So but I will be going like when we're gonna be on the road that Thursday. So we'll probably be together. We can do the live together on Thursday. Maybe.
Would you be there that early?
On the road. We won't be there
Maybe
that
we
early.
could do it from Sam's Club while I'm shopping.
Maybe. You never know.
Can I buy lettuce on Thursday for Saturday? Ask.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
You can.
I mean, otherwise we'd have to do it Friday.
I will, Belle. I'll let you know. So I gotta get on the road, guys. I gotta go pick up that baker's rack.
Okay. All right. Have a
All
good
right,
day. Have a good week. Enjoy your birthdays,
you.
everybody who's having
Thank
birthdays.
you.
Don't think about the
Bye.
minutes.
Thanks for stopping by. Let's see if I can turn this off.